All right, this is Bennington, Ron Bennington, Gail Bennington, Chris Stanley Bennington. Third show, but we're having a ball. Everybody's feeling relaxed. Chris Stanley, I know you had something. You said you wanted to admit to us, which is...
Yeah.
It's strange that we're at the point, 3 shows. Since,
you're ready for a confession already.
Yeah. None of us have met before we started to do the show on Monday.
No.
Yeah.
And we're already down to the point where, like the roommates on Real World, you're ready to open up.
Yeah, I already feel close to you guys. I'm Ron and cousin Gail, So I'm calling you that.
Yeah.
All right, so this happened to me over the weekend. I want to know if this is creepy or not. So I'm online for a bagel in Astoria, Queens.
By that, do you mean that you're in line?
No, I am online to get a bagel. And there's a woman in front of me. She's short, so her head maybe came up to my chest or so. Like it was a shorter woman, a young girl, really. She has her cell phone out, and I can see the cell phone. So she's texting with her friend. And I'm not planning on doing this, but I'm just looking ahead at the fucking bagel line. And then I see something catches my eye on the phone screen. The message was, I woke up this morning and I didn't know why my butt hurts. So I'm like, whoa. I have to fucking stare at this woman's phone and see what the rest of the story was. That's a sentence that anyone would be fucking interested in.
First of all, you couldn't sound more guilty. The fact that
yelling. We haven't even opposed.
Yes. The fact that you're screaming like that makes your guilt just awful. I mean, just reeks of it. Stinks of guilt in this room.
So I see this text message, and I'm like, and she's like moving the phone around. So I'm like, shit, just keep the phone straight, so I can see the rest of this story. And so I look up on the stream of text messages, and she's like, Jed was in town. She's texting her friend, obviously, right? So Jed was in town, and we had a few drinks last night, and then he came over. And then the friend's like, oh, really? Did you guys hook up? Mm-hmm. And she's like, then the message was, I woke up this morning, I don't know, my butt hurt. And then she's like, I guess he fucked me in the ass. This is a fucking true story.
Chris,
this is 100% true. I'm not making this up.
This is no way to start a show. We've got nowhere to go now. This is not a show starter. Save this for the end of the show. Now, can I just ask a couple questions?
You go right ahead.
Are you the girl with the phone?
No.
This is one of those setups where you say, my friend did this.
This was a complete stranger. I'm going to guess this girl was in her early 20s. Mm-hmm. And she's online waiting to get a bagel. And she's on the phone, and she's texting, and it's like she's holding it up high, like higher than I would hold it.
But I just want to point something out to you. I want to point something out to you.
Yeah.
You read a lot before it got to the butthurt line. You originally told us, I saw the butthurt. Yeah. I couldn't stop reading. Yeah. But there's paragraphs before that.
You read before.
Yeah. We know about Zed. Zed is dead, baby. Zed is dead.
Whose motorcycle is that?
That's Zed's.
So, but if you see that line, like I woke up and my butt hurt. There has to be. I want to hear the rest of that story as to why your butt was hurting.
Why didn't you ask her?
I wasn't going to just ask her because then she would know I was reading her cell phone over her shoulder like it was a newspaper.
Just said, "Are you going to eat that bagel or sit on it with that bad butt of yours?" So what? Why the fact that you're telling this? You're asking,
like, is it creepy? Is it wrong to read someone's text messages? If you're in a public space and they're holding the phone up as if to say, hey, everyone, look at this.
Well, that's definitely not what she was saying.
But
you're sniffing around that phone like a hound dog.
Yeah, you're right.
It was a great story on that cell phone.
But you were even there for the dull part before we got to the butthurt. You were there if Zed gotten down.
Yeah, I wanted
did you guys hook up?
I wanted the backstory.
You're like, scroll up a little bit? Yeah. I missed the beginning of the story.
I want to put on my cheat reader glasses, okay?
If you're on the subway and you have a newspaper open, it's going to happen where people read this newspaper. Like, you see people staring at the headline. I think this is some new piece of etiquette for...
Well, whatever the etiquette is, you're breaking it.
Oh, okay.
You're breaking her private conversation.
but she was holding up the cell phone like, I mean, it was like she was like holding up to her face. This woman was holding the cell phone.
Yeah, her face, not yours.
Where her eyes are for her to see her own phone.
If you're talking about having anal sex, you should be keeping it on the low with the cell phone.
Why didn't you say that to her?
Miss, I know way too much about your personal life.
Now, here's what kills me. You know you were being a creep, but then you're asking us. Now, does that mean you want us to call you a creep?
No, see, I'm asking this because if it's right in your face, if there's a cell phone right in your face as you're online, in public, whatever, because I'll do it on the subway too. Like if I'm sitting next to someone, or if I'm standing up holding the pole or whatever, and I see, so the cell phone text message thing will catch my eye. Yes. Or if they're on Instagram or on fucking Facebook or whatever, I read their
You're peeping around, just trying to find out who got BF'd last night.
How's the peeping, Chrissy? How's the peeping?
I won't call myself a peeper. I'm just saying this is a new...
You look in people's windows?
No, I don't look in people's windows.
What are you looking at? For the anal?
The BF?
You out for an anal stroll every night?
No, I'm not. This is a new quirk in life.
How's it peeping, Tommy? How's it peeping?
Been peeping.
And I kind of like, when she left the bagel store, I felt bad because I really want to know the rest of her story.
Yeah.
You should have just followed her.
Sure. Followed her, find out how she lives, her comings and goings, go in there at night, try some of her clothes on.
It's no different from what you did.
Look.
It isn't. You're a fucking creep, dude, from Creep Town.
I think it's something it has to be discussed because I think people should realize that texting in public, you could be spotted. Someone could be reading your text messages.
You ever been out on a sailboat?
No.
Yeah, but if you do, it'll be late creep. Because you're a fucking creep.
I think it's just part of life now, being able to read people's cell.
You're a creep reading cell phones. I bet you were reading it. It was in her fucking pocket.
She left her phone on the table. She went to the bathroom.
I was tracking that thing as soon as she was moving it around. I was like, all right, well, it's in the back pocket now. I guess her friend is done talking to her.
Now imagine someone is creeping you, watching your head bob around, trying to follow her phone.
Is this wrong to watch a creep going around doing his creep business?
Excuse me, creep. I just want you to know you've been creeped.
I don't appreciate being called a creep.
Dude, why don't we get a creep TV show and just think of all the creepy things? Like we'll send people out to creep on people.
Mm-hmm. Creep the creepers, though.
Yeah.
You've been creeped. Don't worry. I wasn't trying to put my hand in your pocket.
And I'm going to upskirt the upskirters.
Oh, get up their pant leg.
Right when they're upskirting.
Yeah.
They don't suspect it. I'm up their skirt. Or pant.
Pantalones. But you should take just a picture of them, because nothing looks worse than that picture of someone down underneath someone's skirt.
Underneath the bathroom stall.
Yeah. You know, there are good things to take place. And this is up on the iBang right now. This is a guy who I believe was on the 6 train. And you guys are familiar with the 6 train, right?
Very familiar.
And he dressed as a reservoir dog. Now, let's just watch this thing. So here's this woman. She's selling these flowers for $1 a piece, right? And go ahead and hit it. Now so there she is now. Here he comes over. Look how cool he's dressed. Give me some volume.
It would, okay, if you want 15 roses, it would be $14.
So you want 40 for a whole bunch, right?
I'm sorry?
You want 40.
140.
$140, right?
So he's buying everything she has.
You gotta give them out, right? You have to give them out. You just give them out today. Now you spend the day nice. You just give them to everybody. Don't sell any of them. Give them all away. Right? Don't be like that. Don't be like that.
She starts crying. Because now instead of working all day to sell these roses, they're sold.
I'll give you a pound.
Look at her.
Clear of the closed doors, please.
She's sobbing away. Now listen to the ending.
For anybody who wants a rose, you can come and get one.
Jesus Christ.
3 roses. Help me out, guys.
Now, here's the thing. The fact that he's dressed like a reservoir dog and he's got all that money makes me feel like he just hung up, he just was at a diamond heist seconds before.
He's doing the sweetest thing in the world, but he's still got this tough guy angle.
Yeah.
I want you to give these roses out.
You see these
What?
roses right here?
Don't cry. It's a good thing.
This is a good thing. Look, these roses here. Here's what you're going to do. I'm going to take these 3 fitties. I'm going to stick these in your hands. Now, what do? You take rose by rose by rose and hand it out. If you don't, I'm fucking back here. I'll kill you and your whole family. Now,
What?
Chris, while you're acting like a creep on the train, look what fucking Mr. Goddamn Blonde is doing for everybody.
Yeah, that guy came off pretty well in that video.
Yeah.
He had a nice wad of cash, was really nice to her as he was giving the money to.
Yeah.
But she.
You're right, he was like a tough guy, but
Nice.
a sweet, tough guy. But it's like he just found out something like, oh, good. My cousin got out of prison, and now we'll go dig up that money. I'm to celebrate by way of buying all this lady's roses. But, she had 140 roses, right? She's going to sell that rose by rose all goddamn day long.
Yeah. If she can even
move.
if she can even sell that many roses. Who knows? Maybe most days she ends up with a bunch of...
I never buy a rose on the street like that.
No.
But now, she got $140.
Yeah, but she should have been giving them out instead of yelling at everyone, hey, come get one.
That wasn't my instruction.
It came off kind of lazy.
Here's the thing.
What did I tell you to do? Should I tell you to bring the roses by hand? Or were you just supposed to have everyone come to you? You tell me. You tell me.
But here's the
No,
thing.
keep the money.
I'm sure that she got around to it, but she was still shaken by that point.
Yeah, she was
While
shaking.
you're judging, creep judging, she was actually doing something like, I can't believe this happened.
Yeah, but, she had a job. She got paid. She had a job to do.
No, by the way, it's... You know what? You had a job to do, too, here. And ain't going around with reading people's cell phones.
That was on my free time on the weekend. And I didn't look for it. It came to me.
It did not come to you.
She was in front of me buying a
It
bagel.
did not come to you.
I got a feeling you're always glancing down everybody's top, too.
No.
Is that you?
Yeah.
You
it's
do
not
that?
me. No.
Yeah.
I have decency.
He's like this. Here's $140. Let me read all your phone messages.
What? No.
Yeah.
You got any sexy pics, flower lady?
You know who you are right now? You're Aqualung. Standing outside a fucking school in a raincoat.
Creepy.
Yeah, creepy. That's you taking a piss.